Hello everyone, welcome to 433 Attack. It's an exciting week of football and we have got Barca versus Atleti Copa del Rey second leg. So Satvik, what do you think?
I mean, the leg means very differently for both of the teams. जैसे कि जो बार्सिलोना है, वो हर एक कंपटीशन में है अभी तक. They are on they are en route to win the treble. अभी काफी सारे लोग को लग रहा है, considering their form and the football they're playing. अब एटलेटिको के लिए वो रियल मैड्रिड से बाहर हुई है. ला लीगा is also a little out of reach. So, in my opinion, Copa del Rey is the only competition that they are properly in.
Correct.
So,
And as we know how the first leg ended, so 4-4, I think Atleti started very strong, got two goals, then Barcelona came back, scored four goals, then Atleti scored again, Sorloth coming with a 90 plus 3 equalizer, so it ended
yeah,
4-4.
yeah, exactly.
So everything is still in place. Both the teams have got the chance to win. Now it all depends on what happens tomorrow. So so basic discussions करते हैं थोड़ा कि what is the context, how are both teams doing.
बिल्कुल.
So let's go to SofaScore, of course, and talk about the potential lineup. So I don't expect any change. Both of the teams are going to go with their full strength squads.
Absolutely, they're A1 squads. Like, I don't think there are any tactics that are going to be changed majorly.
Correct.
Mm,
So, as far as I have read, Kubarsi is ready, and I think apart from that, I think Barca have got Kubarsi back. De Jong had the niggle; he is also back. So Barca are going to go with this. And interestingly enough, I have heard that Ferran Torres is in line to start tomorrow instead of Lewandowski, which is interesting.
That's very interesting.
Yeah. Now, also, Hansi Flick has said that we have an idea of how to play. Maybe we'll change something tomorrow, but you won't know it today. So, mind games have started.
Interesting statement to make. Yeah, we
Mhm.
all we all love some mind games. This
Right,
man,
right.
right?
And I think Simeone has said that he's going to move to a more attacking approach in the second leg, which is interesting.
Yeah, that would sure be a sight to see because they have been playing pretty attacking football lately. So to
Right.
go even more attacking over that is something that I would definitely be excited to see.
Considering Barca is very good on the counter attack, and it would be Barca's bread and butter if Atleti decide to leave some space in behind. So,
Yeah, so it would be it is something that I look forward to see that
right.
how Simeone plans to counter that if they decide to go more attacking, like because he can't do it the straightforward way. He would need to create a contingency for that.
Makes sense. I think if you see the form leading up to this, Barcelona have not lost a match for like 4 months now. I think 3 months. Yeah, they just beat Girona, Osasuna. Before that, yeah, the first leg, of course, Atletico Madrid, Barcelona 4-2. So, which was an interesting sight to see, considering Barca were not doing very well there also.
Yeah, I mean absolutely. Atletico led the entire game and was playing in the front foot until they
Right.
decided to bottle it in the
Yeah,
last dying minutes.
and Barca
So
created
yeah,
next to
definitely.
no chances. I mean, until Lewandowski scored that, and it was 4-2.
Yeah, I mean Barcelona is in red hot form, and even the matches that they are not supposed to win, they are winning it, which is a very good sign for them. Like it is a sign of a winning side.
Yeah, I mean, generally we see like the winning teams are known to overperform, right? मतलब overperform करती है, मतलब we
Yes,
are seeing
exactly.
रोनाल्डो 32 गोल
We
मार
have
रहा है,
seen.
32 XG. So
Yeah, I mean we have seen Madrid last season and in the 2022 season. So
correct, correct.
yeah,
And I think ये
exactly.
associate more Madrid से किया जाता है compared to Barcelona. Barcelona is a team that kind of plays very well but ends up losing or sort of something. And Madrid is known to play bad and then come up with a result.
Yes, exactly.
Right. So, this is very interesting if you see. अथलेटी ड्यू टू एस्पेनॉल लॉर्ड लॉन्गले ने एक पेनल्टी दे दिया था लास्ट में. So
Hmm.
and they were- they lost to Barcelona before the international break. Before that, they were eliminated by Madrid in the Champions League. Before that, they lost to Getafe. Before that, they lost to Madrid in the first leg.
Yeah, so I would say that Atletico is in a bad form to say the least. Like even the one singular win in the recent matches is not exactly a win. Like it is
Correct.
a bittersweet win because they got knocked out of the Champions League after that.
Correct.
But yeah, like that's what it is. I do think that Atletico is going to go all in on this match.
Right.
Like it would be a sight to see. And as a Madrid fan, even though I would like both of the teams to lose, but strategically, I would say that Atletico going forward is something that I would want.
Right. I
Uh,
think this is, yeah, like one of those first trophies that Barca can get. I mean, there is a talk of treble everywhere on social media. So I think this can be one of those first trophies that kind of liberates Barcelona and sets them up for it. But of course,
exactly.
Atleti जीतती है तो Simeone has a chance to have a trophy, and of course he'll have to beat Madrid, which is going to be tough. But okay. Now let's talk about the first leg and what happened there. So I
Hmm.
think these are the lineups. If you see, so Barca ने रेस्ट किया था लेवेंडोस्की को, फेरान टोरेस the same squad I think. Rest भी नहीं, I think Lewandowski was benched, and
Yeah.
then Atleti had the usual similar structure. हाँ, बट यहाँ पे इंटरेस्टिंगली लीनो की जगह उन्होंने गालागर खिलाया टू ऐड मोर स्टील टू द मिडफील्ड. सो लुक एट दिस मिडफील्ड. गालागर, बारियोस, डिपॉल, पत्थर और ईंट उठाने वाले लड़के. एंड
Bilkul, they are all workhorses.
या
Like
एंड यू कैन इवन
it's
पोटेंशिएट
Atletico's
लोरेंटे
DNA.
there. चार लड़के जो पत्थर और ईंट उठाते हैं. देन उसके अलावा दे हैव देयर फ्रंट टू. सो दे, आई थिंक फर्स्ट लेग में भी यही हुआ. They scored two, then they wanted to sit back. I think I have a screenshot of that. I think I got this. Yeah. If you see this, you, it's a back five, 5-4-1. Barca ने पूरे बंदे चढ़ा रखे हैं. This is Frankie is here. Apart from that, I think everybody is in the half spaces or making a run. और पूरा एथलेटी ने बस पार्क कर रखा है. I think that was the game plan also, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But I do think that this is the thing that ended up biting them back in the first place. कि उनका
Right.
like pun not intended, but उनका सबसे बड़ा हराम यही था कि हराम बॉल खेलना.
Right.
उस तरीके से ये they should have continued in the first gear like they did uh,
Right.
before the tactical shift. But yeah, like as you can see in the image, it's an absolute travesty to see.
Right. I think they are going to try. If we talk about this leg, I think they are going to try the same thing. I think Barca का भी lineup same ही होगा. We just heard कि Ferran Torres is going to start. So I think Ferran and I think Olmo is out. So I think I expect Gavi to start this time. So I
Okay.
think yeah, these people will kind of engage the centre backs, and I think Pedri will run this channel. And since Olmo is a big miss, I think this time Olmo is a like hugely creative
Definitely.
player, I think, right?
Scariest player in Barcelona for me.
Yeah. So it's interesting, and if you look at these two people, ये दोनों एक दूसरे की तारीफ किए जा रहे हैं. सिमियोनी का कहना है कि बारसा इज अ वेल रन टीम. हांसी फ्लिक kind of decides what they do. Hansi Flick is the face of the club. Flick भी तारीफ कर रहा है कि Simeone has the experience to decide matches. It's still in Atleti's hands. So दोनों
Mind
एक
games
दूसरे की तारीफ,
everywhere.
हाँ सबको एक दूसरे की तारीफ करना है of course. Now let's talk about the key players. What do you expect in this?
I mean, I would say that Griezmann is always there for
Yeah,
Atletico. So he is going to be key for uh, creating chances.
right,
And I would say that despite whatever happened against Real Madrid, I would still say that Alvarez is class. But
right,
apart from that, I do think that Sorloth is a very deadly player.
right,
And Sorloth is a player to watch in this game because he is very clinical. He
right,
has excellent spatial awareness. Like he's a
correct.
really good striker, basically. I
Hmm.
do think that he's going to cause problems for Barcelona, and they need to find a cure against him.
Right. I think Barcelona, I think if they actually go with Gavi, I think then, or Ferran is going to start as we have heard. So I think Ferran or Pedri is always important. I think the midfield
Hmm.
is going to, and of course, I mean, it's a big match. If it goes to penalties, then Barca will have to see who their penalty takers are. Because I see Lewandowski, Rafinha. I don't see a lot of penalty takers after this. Maybe Kunde, who missed in the international break. So,
Absolutely.
and these people have
So,
what, two, three World Cup winners in here. So,
what people would you be doubtful of from Barcelona's end that would
I'm
take the
not very
penalty?
confident with Lamine or even Pedri. He scored in the international break, but I'm not very confident with Lamine or if Ferran takes one.
I'm guessing because they're inexperienced. So,
Yeah, I mean, so I think that is it. So अब predictions की बातें करते हैं. What is your prediction for this leg, and who is the MVP according to you?
I would say that, like first leg, it's going to be a very high scoring match.
Okay,
I would want Atletico to win just because I do think that it's easier for Real to face Atletico than Barca, considering
right.
our record against them this season. But I would, like in all honesty, I would say 3-2 to Barcelona, but it would go till the dying minutes. And like if not this score, then it's going to penalties. Like I don't think that any side is going to wash out the other side.
Okay, interesting. Who is the MVP?
What about you? Oh yeah, the MVP again. I do think that Griezmann is always a top player, always has been. So I would say that Griezmann from Atletico's end, but again, like the best player on Barcelona's pitch is Pedri.
It's 3-1 Barcelona for me.
Okay,
Pedri is the MVP,
okay,
and
I'm
I
glad we
expect
agree on that.
yeah, and I expect Lamine to score in this one.
I also think that Lamine would score. Like
Yeah.
it seems fitting due to some reason.
Yep. Perfect. Then I think it's time to wrap up. So
Yep.
great discussion, guys. See you on the
Like,
stream
share, and
tomorrow.
subscribe.
Like, share, and subscribe.
Yeah, see you on stream tomorrow.
See you on the stream. Have a good time. Bye bye.